of Brighton parents are trying to get laws in place which would ultimately restrict where and when folks can protest next to school properties. This after a pro-Palestine rally back in February calling for a ceasefire to the Israel Hamas war turned violent, leading to 3 arrests. Aaron Spitzer spoke with both organizers and decision makers on these restrictions to learn more on how they intend to move forward.
The protest that sparked a group of Brighton parents and concerned residents to request time, place, and manner rules happened right here at 12 Corners Park, right across the street from 12 Corners Middle School and Brighton High School. That happened at 2 p.m., dismissal time.
It was really at that point that kind of the light bulb in my head went off and said, why are we having protests near schools? What's the point? What's the reason? Can it be done somewhere else?
Seth Weinstein has been a Brighton resident for most of his life. His 3 children were born in the town and attend local schools, which is why he, along with over 1,600 people, have signed a petition calling for reasonable restrictions on such gatherings near schools, regardless of the reason. Weinstein and Brighton Council member Nate Salzman believe the protesters chose the location because of Brighton's large Jewish population. That's part of the reason Salzman commented on the petition.
Hundreds of emails to this point asking for a response from me. And, one of my core responsibilities as an elected official is to let the people know how I feel about different issues. And this is an issue I felt very strongly about.
Weinstein is a lawyer, so he's sensitive to the First Amendment and free speech, but says there's precedent for towns to enforce such laws.
There is a legitimate reason sometimes for protesting near a public school. And so I think, any regulation that's drafted has to be sensitive to the right for people to speak out.
David Keating is the president of the Institute for Free Speech, representing clients who had their rights infringed. He says the town has to be careful, especially when it comes to enforcement and being fair to both sides of any issue.
We want to make sure that people continue to have the ability to express themselves, but do so in a way that is safe, not only for the kids, but really for everybody involved.
To do that, Brighton Town Supervisor Bill Maley tells me after consulting with the town lawyer and chief of Brighton PD, they've decided to propose a permitting system for special events and protests.
The principle is you're able to have your speech. We just want to be able to know when and where you're going to do it.
The permit would not restrict location, and the town has yet to settle on the size of protest that would require a permit. The town is expected to review the recommended permitting proposal during the June Public Safety Committee meeting, and there's a scheduled public hearing on June 26th. Reporting from Brighton, Aaron Spitzer, News 8.